So in our last video, we got the balls bouncing off of each other, and I said we'd go to figuring out how to move balls around with the keyboard. But you know what? I forgot one little tiny last thing that'll we should be able to do without too much trouble, and that's the button. I forgot we need a go button like we have in. We had one in Micro World, so just for completeness, I just want to show you what that looks like in Code Sculptor. So the basic idea here is we have this draw handler that keeps refreshing and refreshing and refreshing, right? So if what we can do is we can just have a variable that keeps track of whether we are running or not, whether the game is in progress, and we'll just do all this stuff only if we're running. So if running is true, then we will we'll do all this stuff. Otherwise, we're not going to do anything. Okay. So I'll set up this global variable up here. We'll say running equals false. We'll start it out at false, and then and let's just make sure here. I'm gonna. So nothing's happening now because running is false. But if I set running to true, then we're in motion. Okay. So, but what I want is at the start of when the window first opens up, running is false, nothing's going on, and then when I press the go button, stuff starts to happen. So let's take a look at the docs on and see how we do a button. So all the simple GUI stuff is under this graphics tab, and a button is a control object. So I'm going to go here, and it says frame add button. So notice when you say frame add button, it actually returns a pointer to that button. I'm not going to use the pointer to the button because I don't need it. You can optionally say how wide you want the button to be. I'm not going to do that either. I'm just going to copy this part and go back and set my, so where I set my draw handler, I'm going to paste in this button thing here, paste, and add in my button handler. So there's got to be some text. Let's just say go. This is going to be my, and I'll just call this start game. Okay, so so I need to write a handler called start game that's going to start everything up. Just define that right down here. Define, and see I did a copy, paste. Oh no, I didn't. Let me copy the name of the handler. Copy. Paste. And this one for button, the handlers for buttons don't need any inputs. For draw handler, you need the canvas, so you can draw on that canvas. But for start game, you don't. Now we can say to start the game, running equals true. So we set it to true. Okay. So let's see what happens. Boom, we got our go button, and we press it, and nothing happens. So why is that? Okay, well remember, so we have running here, but remember, running is a global variable. And if you can access global variables fine, like this. But if you want to change the value of a global variable, you gotta say global running, so that we know that we're talking about the running variable that we have up here, and not we're not creating some new, local running variable. Okay, so now let's try it. We press go, and boing, we're going. Okay, so that's a button. So now we're ready to go and start playing around with the key events. That's what we'll do next time.